Alright guys, and we had it. We had a much weaker than expected CPI yesterday. Well, not yesterday, technically it was today, 12:30 on the morning for us in Australian time. But it wasn't what I was expecting. Whole my analysis now have been changing. And it is pretty interesting what is happening with the CPI. So let's have a breakdown on the data. I have the numbers on my phone here so I don't miss it. We had the CPI month of a month from October. The consensus was at 0.1%, okay? And the previous was at 0.4. The actual came in at 0. So US didn't have any inflation from the month of October. So this was pretty interesting for me and very, different way to approach the market. The year over year, from October last year to October this year, the consensus was at 3.3%, and the actual comes in at 3.2%. Okay. Same for the core CPI. It come 0.3% as the consensus, but the actual came in at 0.2. And the year-over-year core CPI, the consensus was at 4.1, and it came as 4%. Pretty much going through the numbers here, very simple to understand that all the actual came 0.1 difference lower than the consensus. All right. So that was the main thing. If you have been to my webinar yesterday, I've explained it why, how I would, trade these news, how I would trade the CPI. If you haven't been to my webinar, we're going to have another webinar next Tuesday, so stay tuned. $0, no charges, zero fees. And most importantly, we will be approaching how to have a look, how to build it up, your own leverage funds Excel sheet. So that means that we're going to grab the data from Broyle statistics and build it up your own commitments of traders. So then you can follow what the institutions are doing. Now, another thing I want to say is we did had a massive drop on the US dollar strength. All right. So from now on, I may have to see a little bit more data, but I may be changing my view towards the US dollar. So that's the first time I'm saying it. So yes, maybe we won't have this strengthening towards the US dollar anymore, because we are looking at US economy in this last quarter of the year 2023 and is already weakening. All right, most of the economists and most of the institutions were expecting this to happen through first quarter next year, but it is happening right now to a fourth quarter of 2023. So we're just gonna need a few more data for this month and next month. So we need to see the jobs, the job industry, the NFP, the non-farmer payroll cooling off as well. We did have inflation cooling off. We did have, we just need to see another PMIs cooling off as well from services and manufacturing. And I think this will switch my view towards the US dollar. I did grab a quick long position on GBP USD because of another strategy that I can tell you guys in the future. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I want to talk to you very, very quick so then you know what is happening and how is my view changing towards it. So again, we did had lower inflation than expected on USA. So this is good for the economy from USA, but bad for the currency because, another thing that I want to say is look at this image. We did have a very big change on the CMA Fed Watch 2. So as you guys can see, there's more than 99% already priced in for a pause on 13th of December for FOMC next meeting. So basically that means that all the market, it is expecting a pause now, definitely expecting a pause from the Fed. All right, so I'm gonna keep you guys posted during the week. We do have a few more things throughout for this this afternoon at 6 o'clock from UK, and then we see how we go. All right, guys. So thanks again. Subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up on this video, share this video with your friend that maybe is a trader and want to have a look on what's happening around the globe. And again, next week, you're more than welcome to participate on to or click class that it's going to be running like a seminar, but it will be a class where I'm going to teach you how to do your own commitments of traders. All right. Again, thank you so much for all the support you guys are giving us on the Telegram. And yeah, this is just incredible. I feel very accomplished and very happy to have everyone there and to be able to chat with everyone. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much. Have a good trading week, rest of trading week, and I see you in the next video.